God damn. Anyways, fuck Rumble for today. But yeah, check us out. I got the merch giveaway, guys. So check that shit out. Put in your email, your name, your last name, phone number if you want to, just so we could reach you. And we're gonna do a raffle when we reach 500. Appreciate y'all being here. Welcome back to the show. Let Culture Speak, episode 32. I'm Dal Yi.
And I'm Jess.
Yeah, share your thoughts with us because we do read them. And we'll get into Culture Corner after sports news. So stick around for that. On Savage Sports for the week, sports betting conversation and pushing for states to legalize.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bitch ass.
Oh shit. Hold on. Dang. And then we have Jon Gruden is back for the Ring of Honor. We'll discuss.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on that. Just since it was like 2021 or so, way back.
Yeah.
At
hmm
controversial OnlyFans versus MMA fighters. We got the clips for that story, guys. In Culture Corner this week, little baby accused and a warrant out for his arrest. We'll give the details.
And Neyo has gone viral for a polygamy in front of his kids. We got questions on that.
Uh-huh. Trump Zelensky Clown show on the fate of Ukraine. The meeting has gone viral. Everyone has seen it, but we'll give our take on that. Uh yeah, before that we talked about the AI, crazy stuff on that end. Is it cheating if your significant other is, chatting it up with the AI bot? Now that these robots are coming in, sexual dolls and whatnot. It's a crazy time. Yeah, but let's get into it. We got a lot to get to, and huge discussion. Honestly, in my opinion, this brings value to the show. We are bringing value in different conversation, and this is gonna be a best ass show in the fucking world one day for real. Jess's takes, my takes, and yeah, let's get into it
And we
on
want
this.
your takes too. Leave comments.
Yes, leave your comments. Let's get into it on this episode of Let Culture Speak.
Turn the mic on, let the culture speak. Gossip, sports talk, 7 days a week. From the courts to the streets, headlines stay bleak. Talk shows out now, let the culture peak.
Okay, the dark side of legal gambling. Real talk. The sports betting game just hit different since going legal in 2018, from 4.9 billion to a mind-blowing 121 billion in bets by 2023. But at what cost? Check it. Searches for gambling addiction helped jump 23% nationwide, with some states seeing wild spikes. Ohio up 67%, Pennsylvania 50%. And here's the kicker. Those smartphones, betting apps, making it way too easy to lose it all 24/7. You feeling those celebs like LeBron and Brady pushing their these betting apps during every game. Even Kevin Durant also, with 38 states now in the game and more trying to join. When does convenient become dangerous? Is that a risk free bet really worth the risk? It's just crazy. Now you see a bunch of these states now legal. California, I don't know how they still have betting apps, or you could call up a buddy, like, hey, let me put my money on this parlay type of stuff. Can you break down parlay for me, like, for
Parlay.
God?
It's betting on. So, how about this, for example? In the state of California, sports betting is still illegal, but apps like um, Pick Six and Prize Picks and Sleeper, they found a loophole. They call it fantasy. You're fantasy picking players.
Hmm.
It's still sports betting. It's still player props. You just can't bet on. You just can't straight bet in California. Basically, I want to say, and a straight bet is essentially saying this person, this team, or this team is going to win the game by, and they'll have this type of spread or something like that. It's just like essentially who's going to win the game. They don't allow that in California yet. You can't really do that unless you find some loophole or you do a VPN type shit. But you can bet on player stats. You
Hmm.
know, if this player is going to get so a parlay, right?
Yeah.
So A two-leg parlay is basically picking in California. It's basically picking this player is going to go over or under 9 rebounds or 9.5 rebounds. And then this player is going to go over or under assists. You pick two people, that's a two-leg parlay. In other states, in a parlay, you can pick this person, this team is going to win the game, this team is going to win the game, this team is going to win the game. You're just predicting on who you think is going to win the game by how many points.
Okay. So what
That's what a parlay is. It's
does
like,
it mean either way you're gonna win regardless?
no.
What?
Actually, the bigger the parlay, the harder it is to win. And
Mm,
that's why it's getting so bad because it's becoming legal. People, you've seen, I mean, I don't know if you're on Twitter like that, but people have this thing where they advertise somebody. This man last year bet like $5 and he had a big parlay. I don't want to say, or I don't remember, but he turned $5 into like $30,000, and it
mm.
could have been $100,000. Everybody's looking for that quick payday. You can do it for $5. Who's gonna say no? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's trying to get rich, and so they've made it easy by putting it in the palm of your hand.
Mm. Okay.
And so some people are degenerates, so they lose. They be like, I have to make my money back. Let me put 200 down on this. You know,
Yeah, an
and
average better loses 1,500 yearly.
mm-hmm,
And 1 in 5 college athletes admit to illegal betting. March Madness 2024, 2025, I guess expected to hit like 15.5 billion or more. I think this is
mm-hmm,
stats from last year. Betting apps using AI to target vulnerable users. 47% of addicted gamblers consider suicide. Yeah, and it just affects people. Like you said, those low life people are just like, I could get up. I could put all my money into it, my savings. And it's those rare people that just throw their life savings away.
mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with sports betting, but you have to have some self control. Like, hey, putting $5 to $20. It's like if you know how to control your bankroll,
Mm,
hey, that's cool. But if you're putting down your whole paycheck, hoping for a miracle, like nothing's guaranteed. There's no such thing as a lock, a safe pick. At the end of the day, Vegas, you're playing against some of the biggest books in the world. And that's Vegas. You're playing against Vegas. And what do they want to do? They want to make money. They want to take your money.
yeah.
So if you don't think that Vegas has their hands in some of these games, or manipulating some of these games to go a certain way so they don't lose money. If you don't think that, you need to wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it just makes it worse because it's become legal. You think these are multi-billion-dollar companies. You don't think they talk? You don't think one is making money off the other? They
Mm,
love taking our money. So gamble responsibly.
hmm Put limits before you start. Delete apps during recovery attempts. Oh God, it's just harder now, and especially where we live, casinos popping up. It's gonna bring prices up for housing. Yeah, it's gonna build up our economy in our city or town, but like, and then you're just gonna get a lot of people from other places coming in here too, to just to check it out and stuff. But track all losses, not just wins, using blocking software on devices. Very acceptable. Success. Whatever. Fucking hell. It's like everywhere nowadays.
Yeah.
And
And gambling is just as bad. It's an addiction, just like an addiction to drugs, just like an addiction to alcohol. It's an addiction, and
can't stray away from it.
it's only been made easier for people to access. So,
Mm.
yeah, we all knew it was gonna. The problem was gonna. At least back then you had to drive somewhere to gamble. Now you could just never
Among
leave your home and gamble in your house. So,
everyone,
yeah, you know.
everywhere.
hmm
I might go to a casino a couple times here and there, but like not all the time. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's crazy. Well, anyways, leave your thoughts on that, guys. Very, you know, what's your guys' thoughts, especially with betting in all these states right now, legalize and trying to get all 50 states. Even in Hawaii, I read that's what they're trying to legalize in Hawaii too. Um,
Gambling?
yeah,
Do they have casinos in Hawaii?
no, I think you got to use VPN and stuff like those
It's
devices.
not legal at all out there.
No,
Gambling?
but in Ohio, I don't somewhere else. In Georgia, I think they blocked it for another year to see if it could pass next year. So I don't know. But leave your thoughts on that. We're gonna move on. I want to hear this next story. Go ahead, Jess.
Uh, Jon Gruden's shocking return to the NFL royalty. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just pulled the wildest move of 2025. After getting kicked out in 2021 for those controversial emails, Jon Gruden's name is heading back to the Ring of Honor. But here's the tea. This man took Tampa from nothing to a Super Bowl. Like who does that? You know who does that? A coach that got traded from the Raiders that shouldn't have been. But it happened. The drama started when emails leaked showing him using offensive language while at ESPN towards NFL Players Association leader DeMaurice Smith, homophobic slurs about Michael Sam, the NFL's first openly gay player, and sexist remarks about female refs forcing him to bounce from the Raiders' job. Now, after a touching moment at Monty Kiffin's memorial service last summer, the Glazers are giving him another shot. But the big question is, has the NFL culture really changed since then? What's your take on second chances in sports?
You mad?
Man, like they always just it's just very
Okay, let's
oh
let's
shit.
go
Hold on.
pause. But Gruden's lawsuit against NFL reached Nevada Supreme Court. This is it. Recently, July. His wins percentage, remains highest in Bucks history, 50.9%. Currently doing private quarterback coaching for top college prospects. Yeah. But let's go back to what happened back then. Like, his emails were leaked. He was unaware of it. They used it against him. Probably to end the contract, the talks of that before then. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I don't know why his emails got leaked. That was crazy to me.
Yeah.
That didn't make no sense. And a lot of people were downplaying in it too. A lot of people were kind of laughing about it because they thought it was funny.
Hmm.
I mean, some of the stuff he did say was kind of funny, but I don't know. Like, he's just the one that got exposed. You know what I mean? Like, let's be for real. You think all the rest of them in the league ain't saying stuff like that? He just the one that got exposed. He felt comfortable sending those emails. If you felt comfortable sending those emails, then you're obviously in an environment that made you feel that it was comfortable to do so. So let's be for real. He the only one that got caught, and as you can see, the NFL is slowly bringing him back. I guarantee you, he's gonna be on somebody's sideline after next offseason. They're slowly entering him back in. You know what I mean? He gonna be on somebody's sideline soon enough because he's too good of a coach, and they turning they're gonna turn the other way eventually.
Yeah,
He
like
said some things, he
yeah,
apologized, and they're gonna take him for his word for it. You know what I mean?
yeah. He recently appeared on Pat uh, McAfee, discussing a comeback too, and he's fighting a court about Supreme Court in July 2024. So it's a long, drawn out legal, you know, prospect of that. But started a football analytics company in 2024. He's doing well for himself, but he wants to come back coaching, and I think he would do very, very well. Um, yeah, second chances. Who cares? I guess, but like in a way, people were so super sensitive, or there was some backdoor deals that was happening, possibly to get him kicked out, but we don't know. But second chances again. Let him play, man.
Like I said, I don't want to sound insensitive here, but let's be realistic for a moment. Y'all be at home, y'all be hanging out with y'all friends, y'all be in the cars, in private spaces, and y'all all know you talk shit and say things that you probably wouldn't say to certain people. You know what I mean? And I know everyone does it. He just got caught doing it. So even the most, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. No, they said something just 2 days ago, some out of pocket stuff that they wouldn't want exposed to someone else. Like, come on, guys. He got
Yeah.
exposed, but nobody's a saint. Everybody talks crap. Everybody talks shit. Everybody says out of pocket things that they know they would never say in a public space. Everyone does it. And if you say you don't, you're lying. And I don't believe you. So let's be for real. He got caught. He apologized. Let's move on.
Yeah, and at that time it was like very hype of racial divide too, and that would kind of like fueled the situation even more. Um, I don't know. I think people
And you
are
can
just
even
yeah. Go ahead.
and his players at the time, they were still advocating for him. Like, I know this guy. He's only treated me with nothing but respect. Like, come
Hmm.
on, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody talks mess. Everybody talks crap. They all do it. Everyone does it. He just got caught. Let's not act all righteous and I would never say that. Look
Right.
at my face. If we could put a secret camera in everybody's car, I bet you probably 80% of the world say the N word. I almost want to say 100, but you know what I mean? I'll give
Mhm.
maybe some people the benefit of the doubt, but let's be for real. Like,
Oh my
y'all
god.
not y'all not fooling nobody. Let's be for real.
But leave your comments on that, guys. Jess will definitely bring up the what's he's gonna be doing next. What team he'll be on, because he was part of the Raiders. Chucky, man. But yeah, second chances. I guess he should have never probably possibly left. Now, it is shifting. There's a lot of things shifting in culture right now, and that's probably part of it. Just let things go. He's doing his job. Nothing's affecting it with his teams. The teams probably not even affected like that as people outside the sports
And
feel
I'll go
about
as far as even saying this. One last comment on the situation.
it. Good.
I think personally he punked out. If he was gonna apologize, whatever, apologize.
Mm.
But you said that shit. So apologize for your distasteful words and do your job. Why'd you resign? You said it. Stand on business. I apologize for being distasteful. That was
Mm-hmm.
not, I shouldn't have said those things. It was very distasteful. And continue to work talking about, I'm going to be a distraction. Well, it's going to be a distraction whether you resign or not. You should have just stayed, like, you just
Yeah,
let them people run you off.
the fucking fans
Like,
would have got over that shit real quick.
yeah, I'm like, you should have just apologized and kept it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
just because you resign is not going to take away the fact that it was said. You said
Yeah.
some distasteful things. I apologize for saying those distasteful things. I was wrong.
Learn from your mistakes. Everyone grows from it. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Yeah. Leave your thoughts on that, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Again, merch giveaway. Yeah, fucking use the QR code and put your names, your emails, and when we reach 500, so subscribe, and we'll give out free merch. I don't know, probably one, two. We have jackets, we have shirts. Help us build this independent news. But anyways, moving on. After this last story, we'll get into the culture corner for this week. Trump, Zelensky, viral meeting, little baby, possible warrant. Neyo, polygamy conversation. That's conversation I really want to get into too. But yeah, stick to that, and move on. So three OnlyFans models versus two MMA fighters. Yes, okay. A controversial MMA match in Romania pitted three OnlyFans models against two male fighters at a real extreme fighting event. Again, this is in Romania. The female team consisting Alicia Bonita, Denisa Castilla, and Maria Adriana faced off against Castica, Presicario and Sebastian Ricino. Oh my god, I fucking fucked that up for sure. The women dressed in for real. The women dressed in white tank tops and skirts with headgear were quickly overpowered by the unprotected male fighters after the opening bell. Let's check it out. That video. Yeah, the match sparked widespread outrage online with viewers questioning how such an event was sanctioned and calling it sickening. Despite entering with enthusiastic dance moves, at least one model attempted to continue fighting after the bell. The promotion is known for similar spectacles during the same event. They had 10 amateur face 2 professional heavyweights. Yes, let's check out that. Go ahead, Jess. I know you had some shit to say.
First of all, I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with the 2 heavyweights versus the 10 amateurs.
Okay. You got fucked up, bro. They still won. Crazy.
The 10 amateurs versus the 2 heavyweights, they didn't jump them correctly. Y'all supposed to strategically jump them. There's 10 of y'all. Y'all wasn't attacking. Y'all didn't have the mob mentality. Y'all didn't use y'all numbers to y'all advantage. Y'all should have been, and there were some times where it was one dude fighting one of them. No, y'all should have been at least 5 dudes on each person at a time.
Yeah.
Y'all over here trying to take them on 2 on. Of course they whooped your ass because y'all singled yourselves out, and then they would take some of y'all out, and then they started taking y'all out one by one. Y'all didn't mob mentality they ass. Y'all didn't jump on them in a group like y'all should have. Y'all fumbled that.
For real.
Now, the 2 dudes against the 3 OnlyFans girls, first of all,
it should have been amateur fighters, not legit MMA fighters. That would have made more sense. But then again, I get the controversy of this. Yeah.
Man, forget all that. Why them OnlyFans girls agreed to do that? First of all,
you already
at the end of the day, like that they and we got some words for the dudes. They was doing too much. There's one part, if you wanted to run back that video towards the end, where one dude had the girl hemmed up, and the other dude ran up and took a cheap shot and punched her in the face. Now he know he was dead ass wrong for that.
Mm-hmm.
He was dead ass wrong. It's kind of towards more the end. And he gonna run up and punch her in the face. That was dead ass wrong. He know he was wrong for that. That they had no remorse. But
let me get this cheap shot in real quick.
He know he was dead ass wrong for that. He was dead ass wrong for that. But
yeah,
the fact that they signed up for it, they said, "Hey, 3 ladies, would you like to get in a ring with 2 professional MMA fighters?"
Publicity.
And there's only 3 of y'all. Like, what did they think? Did they tell them, "Oh, they're not really gonna hit you like that"? For you to agree to get in a ring with 2 big ass dudes that be knocking out other big ass dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You sign. I mean, I don't know if I could really feel bad for them because that was just pure stupidity, and they signed up for it. So
it's entertainment. People are definitely gonna, and it's just like what if type of stuff. Like 10 on.
If 10 dudes,
yeah,
couldn't beat up if 10. And they were amateur fighters, which means they fight, they train, they practice.
Mm-hmm.
If 10 amateur dudes couldn't beat up 2 heavyweights,
but that I guess in Romania, I don't know. People idolize being up women, I guess, or
that's crazy. It's still at the end of the day, everybody that was in that ring was a willing participant.
Mm-hmm.
They signed up for that.
They
went into the ring and they said, "Yes, I will fight 2 professional MMA fighters. Sign me up." And they got in there. So
yeah, click my OnlyFans page, guys. And I'll Pretty much, yo. It's just
and they got
marketing.
they ass beat. You hear me?
Yeah.
All of them. The 10 guys, the 3 girls. Oh Lord.
Yeah. And it's in Romania, not in America. I saw comments saying it's in America. No, it's not. Okay. I don't think we would, but it is entertainment. People are going to watch it, and it's all over the news. And I'm not gonna lie, it's entertaining. Okay, it is, but we condemn men beating up women crazy like that. Oh,
He know he was dead wrong. And they know, and not only him, but them 3 women know they was dead wrong for signing up for that shit too.
after the fact.
They knew. I don't know what they was on. I don't know what they was thinking.
uh, but professional MMA organizations typically prohibit mixed gender fights and sanction events. Romania's combat sports regulations are notably more permissive than other countries. Yeah, so they allow it. And, the match footage went viral and faced widespread criticism from the combat sports community.
Shoot, they should have had at least 10 OnlyFans models for
Against who?
to get the 2 dudes. It should
Hmm.
have been flipped. How you only put 10 amateur fighters against 2 dudes, but then only 3 OnlyFans models against 2 dudes? That what?
I think there was another one. I watched it. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I think there was like 2 or 3 women against one big guy, and the big guy won clearly because it overpowered the hell out of them 2 or 3. So I don't know. Yeah. The event, yeah, it gave shock value over legitimate sport, damaging MMA's reputation. No, it's not. It's not. It's just like a what if type of situation. Like, what if we put these people with these people? I don't believe it's hurting their reputation. But organizers failed to ensure basic fighter safety through proper matchmaking. While participation is voluntary, promoters must maintain a competitive approach. That wasn't fair at all. That was crazy. The event appeared motivated solely by viral marketing potential. Exactly. Sign me up. Sign up to my OnlyFans. Social media personalities in combat sports should face suitable, equally trained opponents. Now that like with Jake Paul, these celebrity fighters and stuff. It brings money, yo. It brings eyes to that, to their brands and stuff. So it's all a marketing ploy. Again, entertainment also. I was pretty entertained. Yes, I know you were too. But yeah, leave your thoughts on that. What do you guys think, man?
Yeah. Hey, like I said, they all grown adults and they all
Mhm.
consented to participate.
Mhm.
Okay. They all decided, yes, I want to participate in this. Yes, I know what's gonna happen. So
Would you sign up?
absolutely not.
If it was for promotion for our show, hey, follow, our page, build up our brand. I will get in this ring.
I am not getting my ass beat for no
I'm staying out of that shit.
Oh, they got beat up. You hear
Mm.
me?
Okay, what if it's like a certain amount of money?
No, I'm not getting beat
No.
up.
Oh, okay. I
I
might.
know them punches hurt. I know that shit hurt. Hell no.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
never forget. I'll never forget when we were at Steven's house,
Mm-hmm.
and that was back when Brandon was barely training, and you and Chris agreed to let him punch y'all in the stomach. That was enough for me right there to know that I would never in my life let somebody do that to me. Chris looked like he got shot in the stomach.
Dude.
He didn't breathe for like 60 seconds. That man looked like
And the
his soul left his body. I said, "Oh no."
and the fact that we did it for weed. For
Hmm.
weed. That's how freaking young and dumb and desperate we were just to get a little bit of little high. Crazy. Oh
I
man,
said,
that shit.
"Oh no."
Damn, you were
So
there?
absolutely.
Fuck, we were stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I was there. I was watching. I said, "Oh." Absolutely not. That is crazy. And he was still training that. That was like the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So could you imagine taking a hit from a professional, seasoned MMA fight? Hell no. Absolutely not. You could keep that.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, leave your guys' thoughts on that. And yeah, merch giveaway. I'm gonna keep saying it. Merch giveaway. Hit that QR code. Free merch, man. Subscribe. But anyways, let's move on. We got a lot to get to. With controversy after police link Grammy nominated rapper Lil Baby to a tragic incident that claimed the two lives of 13-year-old boys, according to recent reports. What started as a music video shoot in May 2024 allegedly sparked a chain of events 2 months after the shoot that led to the deaths of Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis. Dude, that's a good ass name. But rest in peace, yo, to the young boys, man, who were killed while celebrating Freeman's birthday. But here's where it gets complicated. Lil Baby and his legal team are pushing back hard against these allegations. The rapper's attorney called the police department's claims shameful, stating that an artist shouldn't be barred from filming in his own hometown. Meanwhile, Lil Baby himself took to social media, warning fans not to be misinformed by fake news. But what evidence connects the video shoots to the murders? We don't know. More information is coming out about it. Did it take police 8 months? Why did it take police 8 months to make this connection? Right. Well, like, what the hell? And what does this say about the broader issues of violence in Atlanta's music scene? So, basically, they're trying to connect from what happened 2 months before in May to the shooting of the kids. So, but 7 Goodfellas gang members have been arrested in connection with the case. The incident stems from alleged gang territory disputes. Yeah, sad. Again, young boys.
Wait, I'm confused. So Lil Baby shot a music video there 2 months prior.
Hmm.
They're connecting the fact that he shot a music video 2 months ago to the what was it, a shooting at the birthday party?
Yep.
They're trying to connect it to him
Hmm.
because he shot a music video there.
Hmm. One of the gang members, we're talking about like extortion again, um, trying to get money, $5 million out of him, trying to connect it to them. But yeah, I find it highly crazy that.
That's a reach. That's still not really making sense to me. He shot a music video there 2 months ago,
Hmm.
and then 2 months later, it was a shooting that killed two little boys, and it's connected
Yeah,
to him.
it doesn't make sense.
That's like me walking through a neighborhood, and then a week later, somebody gets shot, and they say, "You walked through that neighborhood a week ago. It's your fault." What? Like, maybe I'm missing some other facts to this, but I'm like, what? Like, is it because he was there that they were upset? The gang members were upset that he got to shoot a music video there with the
Hmm.
people that is that what they're trying to like? I'm confused. I
Oh, it
feel
says
like
the original video shoot resulted in a triple shooting, but that's like different from the two little boys. So, both victims were celebrating a birthday when killed. The case has sparked debate about music video filming regulations, which police link to retaliation from the video incident. So,
okay.
probably territory stuff. Yeah.
So there was a shooting when the music video happened, and then they were saying 2 months later there was a retaliation thing, and it was a.
Okay,
Is
I'm
that what
getting
they're
it now too.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm getting it now too.
That makes sense. Because at first I was like, huh? Like, are we missing something here? Okay.
Right, right. So,
That's
man, wow.
unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It's just bad place, wrong time, bad place. These kids were in, or just the whole neighborhood in general. They should be mourning these two beautiful kids that the cause of these adults, grown ass adults, playing gang members and stuff, and this is the result of it, and it's just super sad. So rest in peace to those kids.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sad. They can, like, to be not even be able to That was supposed to be a day of celebration, and for a tragedy to happen like that is real sad.
Create a designated safe zones for music video. Like that's first priority right there. Um, establish better dialogue between music industry and gang intervention units. Increase funding for youth programs in affected neighborhoods. Uh, I don't know. Implement stricter permit requirements, maybe, for large scale video production. I hate doing these stories, but we got to get the message out that it's got to stop.
Shoot, they need to start just shooting music videos in studios like it's a movie.
I
Stop
thought
playing
that,
around.
yeah, right. I thought that's what they should have been. Yeah,
I
but
mean, I feel like that will defeat any issues.
unnecessary. Yeah, develop rapid response protocols for game related tensions. Yeah. Leave your guys' comments. Leave your praises. Your rest in peace. It's a sad situation, man. Too young. Too young. Okay, let's move on. Jess, you got this.
Neyo speaks out. R&B star's 4 girlfriends and 7 kids. The truth about his polyamorous life. The R&B world is buzzing as Neyo boldly defends his unconventional lifestyle. According to News 24, the 45-year-old singer is openly dating 4 women: Brianna Williams, Bella, Phoenix, what's her name? Phoenix Feather? Ariel Hill.
Mm.
But here's the real talk. He's keeping it 100 with his 7 kids about the situation.
Let's check out the video.
Kids have questions about that? About your relationship?
Of course they do, and I answer them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honesty. Again, I'm not
send you that
lying to
portrait.
nobody, not even my children. Hey, this is daddy's girlfriend, and so is that, and so is that, and so is
You
that.
got no
And
problems
she
here,
gonna make
sir.
you some cereal, and she gonna cook lunch, and she gonna wash your clothes,
Come
and
on,
it's all
man.
good. And
Come on, man.
it's family.
Monogamy.
There's another
Monogamy-
video after her husband. Go ahead.
Monogamy is for you. It's not for me, Neyo stated on E! News. This comes after his divorce from Crystal Renee Smith in 2023, who later revealed she spent 8 years unknowingly sharing her husband.
I am not shitting on marriage.
Now his ex.
I am not shitting on anyone who has figured out how to make that thing work for them. Again, everything's not for everybody. Monogamy's for you. It's not for me. I realize this. I know this now. And it's like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I realized I spent so much time lying and trying to be somebody that I wasn't for the sake of somebody else. Complete and utter time wasted when I could have just been exactly who I am, said exactly what I want, exactly how I'm rocking, exactly how I'm not, and then waited for those people to gravitate.
Now let me ask you, because this name could be said two ways. Is it Sade or is it Sade?
I would say Sade.
Sade? Okay. Is speaking out against exposing their children to this lifestyle. How does he manage co-parenting with 3 different mothers?
That's what I want to know.
And what's the impact on his 7 kids?
Oh,
Will this affect his music career? Probably not. How do his girlfriends get along? And what's the legal status of these relationships?
Jess, can you look up that legal status of these relationships real quick? Anyways, so like that's so crazy. Yeah, how would it affect their 7 kids though? Seeing this, they're gonna think it's okay that this is normal. And I think polygamy right now, I've seen other people, other profiles actually doing this, and who knows, is making way. There's a lot of people that seem like, just monogamy is not it. That, especially with men, their drive to keep doing it for weeks and weeks, like 5-7 times a week. And I just don't know. And how the co-parenting and stuff is.
So polygamy is actually illegal in 50 states. So there is no legal status to it. You're not supposed to do it. So it's illegal. It's outlawed in all 50 states. So
So what are you doing, Neyo? What are you doing, bro?
it's Edmund's Anti-Polygamy Act of 1882.
Ooh, 1882.
So yeah.
So I gotta call the feds on him real quick.
So in the eyes of the state, he just a cheating ass nigga. No, I'm just playing. I'm just
But he could do him, but just to for the sake of conversation, how would this really work, especially with the baby mama? Doesn't seem like she likes that so much, and it's not for the kids. She didn't like it too when she got cheated on and finding out that she was sharing Neo with all these other girls and stuff. But how do they, get along? Yeah. Honestly, if the money wasn't there, this would not happen, especially with success and stuff.
I
You're
actually wouldn't say that because there's actually a lot of those type of couples with dudes that do not have money. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't say that. It's about
Notoriety, maybe.
no, I mean it's about if you could talk a good game. It's about whoever convinces women to be in that or whatever or vice versa should probably sell real estate. It's about selling a dream. And if they buy into it, they buy into it. Cuz sometimes a lot of these people get into this type of thing and they have no money. So,
Mm, that's
if you
crazy.
can talk a good game, you should probably be in sales.
But he shares kids with three different women. His backup dancer Brianna recently joined the relationship. He posts yacht photos with all his four girlfriends. He's been open about polyamory since late 2023. His children range from toddlers to teens. I would say keep private life private when kids are involved too. It's just this is just putting the forefront of polyamorous relationships in the open now. A lot of men seeing this are probably gonna move towards that because they see the benefit for men. I don't know. And there's one specific person I would not name. I feel like he was trying to do that. I'm not a dumbass, my guy. Okay, and that's what you did. And
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say his name, but you know him, Jess. It's private type of conversation. You know who? You know who? But consider therapy for blended families. Yeah, have the conversation with the person. It really depends on the. I don't know. Women, especially in like monogamy relationships, feel like they can't leave that specific person. Even after like 3, 4 times of being unfaithful, that they can't leave because they
Why you
have
ain't
no.
tell me I was saying that shit wrong? It's polygamy. I'm over here talking
You
about
know
some
how to say it.
polygamy, polygamy, polygamy. Cut that whole shit out. Cut it out. We record. Cut the live.
Someone's gonna fucking correct you.
Cut the live.
But yeah, closing thoughts on that, Jess? No, like clear boundaries, co-parents.
No, no closing thoughts on that. That's
It's crazy.
polygamy.
That's gonna be stuck with you now.
I'm so mad.
But look up. There's other different accounts. I saw one person. I was like, just binge watching his stuff. Like, how is this working out? He has 5 wives and 11 kids. Yeah, go search that shit out. It was just like, damn, dude. And they're happy. It seems like, but they're doing media, just putting it out there. I don't know if I don't know what's their goals for it for other people. I guess to normalize it around the world. Um, Not even around the world. There, it happens in other countries for sure, but in America, legalize it. But maintain consistent communication with all parties, of course. Like he said, it's a community.
Polygamy.
I'm fucking done. Leave your thoughts on that, guys. After this last story, we'll react on viral views. A mother was demanding son's birthday money for bills. We're gonna react to that. So stay to the end for this. Okay, let's move on. Explosive Trump Zelensky showdown. Everyone heard about it. It went viral. The Oval Office just turned into a straight up battleground. Some people would say it was bullying, but President Trump and Zelensky meeting went sideways quick, over this 500 billion minerals deal. Trump wasn't playing, straight up telling Zelensky he's gambling with World War III. But check this, Zelensky ain't backing down, still wanting that minerals agreement even after the heated exchange.
You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
That you say what problems we have.
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the
the
cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
I'm very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're gambling
I'm
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think
You're
you-
gambling with World War
What do
III.
you
You're
speak
gambling
about?
with
What do you
World
speak
War
about?
III. And
Yeah.
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm
That's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Why is everyone so heated about some rocks? Well, because these ain't just any minerals. We're talking about rare earth elements that power everything from phones to weapons. With Russia watching every move, is this deal worth the drama? What's really at stake here? Yeah, Jess. I watched the whole hour of it and just I have a lot of thoughts on it because I've been following it ever since the war happened, especially in 2014. There was like a color revolution. People don't understand it, that they just think that it started in 2022, which it didn't, guys. You got to pay attention. All this propaganda, Putin, all stuff, but people are not following up on it. There is this one, it's super crazy, but it shows how desperate they are in getting men, because they are a loss of men. 2 million plus men have died on the battlefields. That's just the fact. And now look at this video, because it's crazy. What's going on is they're picking up men off the street to put them into the battlefield. There's been multiple reports of this. Again, followed along on it ever since 2 years ago, the start of the war. And they're just throwing bodies into there. They're getting people with disabilities. People not in their right minds, just getting scooped up by Ukrainian soldiers. And not a lot of Americans know that. But they're desperate right now, people. For Trump to, again, he probably has his pockets and his deals lined up into his pockets of Trump. But to end the war is a win. Like we're talking about lives here. You're talking about generations of families being killed off for what? You know what I mean? But I want to hear your thoughts. Go ahead, Jeff.
So what's the deal exactly? So
The deal
what
is
this
five.
deal?
So the deal is to get a mineral deal, and actually have Zelensky, because we spent over like 350 billion of our tax dollars, no payment issues, to come back straight to America, which Trump is trying to do with this mineral deal, just to recuperate all that money and just to end the war in general.
So if he agrees to the mineral deal, basically giving Trump as many minerals as he wants, the world will end. What does that have to do with Putin, though? How is Putin's going to agree to that?
The ceasefire, just to stop the war, because both sides are dying. But Ukraine holds Earth's largest lithium reserves.
No, I get what you're saying
Okay, okay.
with the minerals, right? So Trump's proposing a mineral deal, right? And it will come to America.
Yeah.
What does Russia get out of that? Why would he cease fire for that? What does he get out of it?
Because during Biden, they were attacking him too. Because, okay, it goes way back because they're pushing the borders of like NATO's pushing. It's between Ukraine and Russia. Okay, NATO and Russia. They're pushing closer to his border, which he didn't want because that's just escalation and you're putting nukes right at his border. So the reason why he really had to invade Ukraine was to stop that because we kept pushing. NATO, US kept pushing at his borders. What is he supposed to do? You're about to put weapons right at his border. So he had to attack. That's just my thoughts on it. Like he had to attack to stop that. And there were like what we talked about it with Biden, what's his name, Hunter Biden, with all those fucking all those chemicals and shit, the chemical factories that were there that Biden got money back and being on the board. But yeah, just pretty much stopping them there because NATO kept pushing like imperialistic threats to invade Russia and overthrow that type of government. Because Zelensky is a fucking puppet. All right. This guy was an actor before. There's videos out there, guys. He's an actor, he's a dancer. Before he became president, he was part of a show that he was president and that he was, doing stuff for the people. And then when he was elected or when he was running for president, legit president, and that was the stick. Like, okay, hopefully that you do this because you showed us in this show that you're going to, be better for our country, and it just totally backfired.
So
Go ahead.
if he accepts this deal, the war is over.
Ceasefire, yes.
Ceasefire is done.
But that whole press meeting, Zelensky was pushing it. He's just like, no, we don't need a ceasefire. Give us more weapons, give us more money. And it seemed like a threat too. Like your American people and lives are gonna fight in our battles against Ukraine. Basically starting World War III. And that's how that clip I showed you is towards the end, where they're just like, you need to stop. We need to make this deal, ceasefire. People are dying. Get this $500 billion deal ready. But he just wasn't budging, and it just seemed like he did not care that he was draining us as a nation, and just like, no, just give us money. Who cares about you guys? You're gonna fight our war. And it just seemed like he did not care about the Ukrainian people and American people too.
Let me just make sure I got this straight. So if he agrees to the deal, there's a
Yes.
ceasefire. Why? I'm still confused by why America gets the minerals and then there's a ceasefire, right? How does that work though? I don't understand. Like, what does Putin get to stop to cease fire?
Don't put weapons on
What does he
in
get?
Ukraine too, and not join NATO, because the EU is majority of the EU, and Romania also is part of NATO. And if anything happens, if Russia hits any of the NATO countries, that's World War III. We have the rights as Americans and the EU to attack Russia because it's part of a alliance with NATO.
Right.
So
Okay. So if he doesn't get more weapons and they don't put him on the border,
yes,
he'll be
yes.
fine.
You see where Russia is
He doesn't care.
and Kyiv, Belarus, pretty much is really at his border, and you're putting weapons all over here. And with the minerals and stuff, dude, all this area has been attacked, so it just got bulldozered. So in my thoughts on that, it just seems like it was planned. I don't know, especially with Biden and stuff. I don't know. Go ahead.
So that's basically. So is he not agreeing to
No,
the deal?
he wants to keep on fighting, and the EU wants to keep on fighting.
Okay, so what are they fighting for again? So he doesn't. But what is Ukraine fighting for? I thought the whole thing was that Putin wanted to make Ukraine part of Russia. Is that not what the thing
No,
was about?
that wasn't it. It was the weapons, and just NATO pushing towards Russia border. And here, this part of Donetsk, civil war. They were Ukraine was bombing that part of Donetsk for since 2014 for many years. I guess part of that was like begging Russia to come in, save us because they were bombing us. Our own people was bombing us. That's when Putin was like, "Yeah, okay, we'll help you out." Because okay, they speak the same language. They're basically family, all of them. They're part of the same culture. Just the EU and America, especially last year, not like last year during the Biden administration, they want to take over Russia. There's a big, I don't know. There's a lot.
Okay, I kind of get more of an understanding. I haven't been following that, so
Like 30,000 view. They want to control Russia.
But they was bullying him though. You can't deny that shit. They wouldn't even let him answer the questions. Yeah. Trump got mad that he said that you gonna feel it. He was like, feel what? He got hella mad. He wasn't trying to. They started a yelling match at that point. Ain't nobody was listening to nobody at that point. They just was arguing. But
yeah,
I don't really have any comments on that. I need to do more research myself. We'll probably bring it up again in another show because obviously it's becoming more and more heated. Obviously Trump and Putin have a relationship and they want to get that whole thing resolved. So we'll bring it up again. I'll do more research on it so we can revisit this topic and see how it develops in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, for sure. It just seemed like he was begging, and we gave him so much money and he was really ungrateful. He didn't care about the people that were dying. And I don't know, disrespect to me, it seems like disrespect to America that we gave you all this money. Now you want our Americans to fight your war against Russia. It just sounds fucking crazy at this point. And I'm hearing reports of watch out for Romania too. Might be a false flag going on. It's just crazy. But leave your thoughts on that. I probably missed some things. Yeah, this viral confrontation with Trump and Zelensky. Go back, listen to what I just said. I was trying to get my shit together, but the deal could reshape global tech supply chain. Watch both sides. Next diplomatic moves. Keep an eye on Russia's response. Yeah, minerals, guys. It's a gold mine. This is the next energy of technology with AI, crypto, blockchain. 80% of China controls current supply. If you look in Africa, there's fucking huge deposits of minerals. And in North Carolina, I don't know if it's true if they're going to build a mine there too to get these minerals because battery powered. It seems like we're moving towards that. But leave your thoughts. A lot about it. We're going to move on close to the end of the show. Reaction vids. Here we go. This one is just, I don't know. I don't know if you had a situation where your mom was like, let me get your money, your birthday money. I need to pay my bills. No. But that's your bills.
No,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, my mom's never taking my money.
My mom told me to save it, but my ass was like, spend, and I'm broke after a couple of days.
Let's check out this video. As a mother, literally, I take care of you, I feed you, I cook, I do all that stuff. And all I did, I asked you for your birthday money so that I can pay the light bill. You don't want to give me the birthday money, so I am taking the PS5 back so I can get the money so the bill can be paid.
Well, how you gonna ask for my birthday money that I got on my birthday to pay the light bill? And why you trying to take my PS5 away?
Well, you can't play the PS5 anyway if there ain't gonna be no damn lights in our house.
You shouldn't have been going out so much. You would have had the money. What happened to the income tax?
Turner, first of all, I'm an adult. Stay out my business. When I come to you as a mother and I'm telling you there's an issue where I need help, you help.
Going out so much. I'm tired of you going out. You need to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
Leilani, I'm not even talking to you. So you stay in a child's place. I'm
Mom, you
talking
said
to
stay in a child's place, but you asking my brother to pay your bills. And just like Lay said, you need to start spending money on us and stop going spending money on yourself and your little boyfriend.
boy.
Come correct. Stand on business.
8 down. Because at the end of the day, you had them. They didn't have you. You should not be going to your kid, your little kid at that. A preteen, a child, talking about some, I need your money to pay. And you're coming to them as if that's, no, what are we doing here? And then they just exposed you talking about you're horrible at money managing. So you're trying to take your kids a little bit of money they got is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a skit or something, but the fact that the mama recorded the shit and she eating you up
Mm-hmm.
and you spending your money on you, your boyfriend going out, and you trying to take your little kid birthday money,
Which is crazy. And yeah, a lot of parents do that because they don't know how to manage money.
like, did you even me coming to you as a mother? Me coming to you as a mother? That statement didn't even sound right.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She's putting you on check, but parents think kids are kids. They don't know better. Stop talking back. Type of stuff. But like kids are way
At the end of the day, the kids didn't ask to be here. Okay, they didn't, so they shouldn't be having to take on your responsibilities. Okay, that's the least you can do because they didn't. They didn't ask to be here. You wanted them to be here. You laid down. You procreated and you had them. So take care of them and stop stressing them out with adult problems. Let them be kids. Let that kid enjoy their birthday money. What's wrong with you? What
Jess
the hell?
is disgusted with that shit.
I wouldn't even have posted that on social media. That's
I felt
crazy.
that. You were disgusted. Like what?
And that's another thing. Why was that posted?
Mm-hmm. Hey, it could be fake, like you just said. A lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, there ain't no way you let that child read you like that and then posted it. Like, that gotta be fake for engagements. Gots to. I just can't, because I can't. It can't. I don't believe that that's real. Ain't no way that's real. And the mama was lightweight smiling. So.
Nowadays, fuck, you could really not tell which shit is real. But
people, the whole world is losing their soul. They do everything for a check. Okay. Ain't nobody got morals no more. You see them 3 OnlyFans girls? They got their ass beat for a check. Come on now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Social media is destroying us all. Okay? It is destroying us all.
Yeah. Hey, at least we're not shaking our asses and doing stupid stuff out there too. Because I can't see myself doing that. It's just complete embarrassment, just making a fool of yourself. I want to be respected in a different way, not like that. That's not it. That's not a way to go. And to make controversial videos with your kids is like, that's crazy, yo. Stop. Yeah, just don't take the money, yo. What are you doing? As a parent, that's your money. You should teach them how to be money management also, especially with kids. Like, no, if you're gonna buy this, you're gonna lose money. Is it worth buying it? Type of stuff. Teach your kids that. Not with the birthday money, man. That's their birthday money. That's it. Complete. Done. Stop going out too. She just called you straight out on that. Like, stop hanging out with your little man friend.
And a round of applause to that little girl because she stood 10 toes down for her brother.
Yeah, kids are smart. They're smart.
She was like, "You was not gonna take my little brother money."
Cause I'm about to later. You gonna spoil me later. Buy me some candy or something.
And I was like, "Dang!" She said, "You ain't taking my brother money." That's funny.
Last thoughts on that, Jess? That's crazy.
That's it for me.
Closing thoughts on anything. Jesus, we went through so much. We went through MMA fighting with women. Jon Gruden is back. We'll see where he's gonna go. Neyo, polygamy, all this shit. Like, how do people?
Polygamy.
Yes, correct. Jess said it correct this time, not before. This time she said it correct, but
delete the whole segment.
How do people deal with, other wives and stuff in a relationship? How does that work out? Do they get, separate days with the man? Little baby also. All that stuff with the kids, rest in peace to them. And this war is crazy. Like, end it, man. Oh, and not even that, man. I just posted $4 billion going to Israel. Do you understand that? Secretary Rubio announced on Saturday that Trump administration is rushing through another $4 billion in military assistance to Israel using emergency powers. That's $12 billion already approved for Israel.
Yeah, and another thing with that, if you over here talking about this deal with Zelensky, keep that same energy with Israel. But we already know his stance. He want to finish it and take the land. So obviously he want to finish that place off. I'm like, you can't pick and choose. If you want to end them all.
But end that war too, dude. Children are dying on both sides of this. It's a conversation we should have. People are waking up to the BS right now. So let's keep talking about it. Leave your thoughts on it, guys. It's just a crazy time to be alive and a crazy time to be creative right now. So get out there, do what you got to do, get the message out the way you want to. This is how we're going to do it. Really believe we bring value to the world right now. This is our way of giving value to the world. I'm still sick as fuck. Fuck, man. That fog was weird the other day. It smelled weird and was just fucking. Ugh. I don't know, but yeah. What about you, Jess? You good?
Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got, my boy.
Appreciate y'all being here. Episode 32. That's it. We end the show on a positive note. Positive post ending the show. But, stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button. Share this video with a friend and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a video. We're dropping fresh content every week. And sorry for the beginning. We're just technical difficulties. But hey, we got through the show. It's kind of fuzzy on my side. Jess, you look good. Yeah, it is just fuzzy on my
side. Polygamy.
What the fuck is polygamy?
Polygamy.
Monogamy? Polygamy? I don't know. Fuck it. But positive note, when you are grateful for everything that you already have and realize how blessed you are, you create space for more blessings to come into your life. The universe loves a grateful heart. Always appreciate life and tune in into abundance, people. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay blessed. See y'all next week. Peace out. Who's liking the video? I see hearts.